everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mariah, and I'm super excited because today I am talking about a tool that has helped me so much, that I love, that I heard of before but I just never really purchased one for myself. We are talking about a water pick. So here is a Jet Floss and Go Pro. This is what a dentist has recommended to me when I would go get my teeth cleaned. This is before I had braces. I actually used this would probably be going on to my second year using a water pick. It's not a substitute for flossing, so don't think that just because you use this it doesn't mean you don't have to floss with the string, but this has been a lifesaver when it came to right now, which is me having braces now. This is the one I prefer. It's a travel size. You see there's no string, nothing plugged in. It's free hand. I can take it into the shower with me. I'm not attached to the wall is what I'm saying. They make those water picks that have like a tank, and there's different kinds of water picks out there, and preferably I prefer the travel size one with no strings attached. So I'm gonna go over what my water pick came with, and this is this little bag it came with to keep like its chargers. It also comes with different kinds of water pick heads. So it comes basically actually with 5 water pick heads, as you can see right here. They all have different kind of tops to them, so they're all very individually different. I will go over those in a sec. It also comes with a USB charger, as you can see right here. It's a pretty long cord. Honestly, when it comes to the battery life for these water picks, I'm very impressed. They last me at least, I want to say halfway through the month, so about 3 weeks. I get really good use of them. I use this twice a day, once in the morning and then at night, of course. So it gets the job done. The battery lasts as long. I don't feel like I'm constantly charging it. So right here, where this little white plug was, this is where you would charge your water pick. So right here is where the charger piece goes into. This is a stopper. I believe this is here. It's made out of silicone. I believe this is here to prevent water from getting into the charging station. Like, you don't want your phone charger getting wet, so I believe this is what that's for. So it's good to have this on, especially for me, because I do take this in the shower with me. I don't like using the water pick like as I brush my teeth over the sink and then using this, because it makes a mess. And especially now since I have braces, it's even more of a mess. And it's just in the shower, it's time contained. The water can spill freely as it wants and hit the wall, whatever it wants to do. I can be messy, basically. So this water pick right here goes for $59.99, I believe. I'll have a picture right here and the link down below in the description too. So I had this water pick over for 2 years and it has been amazing. I gotten better results when I go visit my orthodontist and dentist. When I went for my teeth before I had braces, I've been using this. So they would always give me compliments on my teeth that they've been looking really good. Since before, I would always have really a lot of trouble with flossing. Braces guys. I would always have trouble with flossing in the past, and this is not a substitute for flossing, but in the meantime it does help if you're not a flosser at all. Like, this is something better than nothing. Obviously this cannot get into those tight spaces that you may have in between your teeth, so try to do both if you can, but obviously this helped my dental hygiene a lot before braces and now moving forward. So it has different levels, as we can see. There's low, medium, high. This stands for the level of pressure, of the water pressure coming out into your gums, into your teeth. They always recommend do low pressure because you don't want to have that constant pressure, harsh, high pressure hitting your gums. It could lead to receding gums, so you do want to be careful, especially if you have sensitive gums. That's not going to go very well with you using the high, or not even maybe the medium one might be too sensitive for you. So I highly recommend start off with low, and then when you feel something really stuck maybe, like with me with braces, I do use the high, but that's only like for the first time real quick to make sure if there's anything that's lodged or stuck around my braces that it gets it and it shoots it away or loosens it, because it always helps. This water pick helps a lot, especially with these braces. But I normally use low or medium. I rarely use high. I try to stay away from that because, like I said, you don't want that really high pressure consistently hitting your gums all the time, because you gotta take care of your gums. I know our teeth are strong, but our gums are little sensitive babies. You gotta take care of them, they're there to hold the strong teeth together. So this is the on button. As you can see, it's a big button. This is the modes. This is the button that we press to decide if we want low, medium, or high. This is our battery button. When it charges, it's green, it's red, and then when it's fully charged, it turns green. So this is the button that we see with the battery level. It'll flash at you sometimes if it's about to die, or like you could tell, you know, the battery turn on. So we're just gonna turn it on so I can show you. Very simple. Oh, and when it comes to putting water in, there's this little hatch in the back. As you can see, there's like a little lip. There's the white hose that picks up the water to shoot it out from the top. So you go ahead and open it from here, and there you go. And you put it sideways. That's how I put the water in, and then you can close it back up. And it's pretty tight seal. So back to the front of our water pick. It's on, so you press the on button. Now it's on, a little water squirted out, but see how it's set to low? That's my normal. That's my normal setting for when I use my water pick. And then this is the mode button. So if I wanted to go to medium, then it'll skip down to medium. And then if I wanted to go higher, it will go higher. So there you go. Very simple to use. On button, mode button, low, medium, higher. And there's water spilling out. We don't want that. I try to empty it as much as I can, but it's hard because there's always just like very little bit that stays in there. Like you can, I don't know where the water's coming from. It might be just stuck in the hose that it came out. Okay. Moving on. So the main important thing about this water pick is its machine, how it works. Yes, very simple, travel size. Like I said, I do this in the shower. It's easier for me because it is a very messy process. But the very important part of having a water pick is the tip that you use. What kind of tip are you using? What kind of tip should I be using? And does it matter what tip I use? It does. All this matters. These look like they're made out of glass. They're not. It's plastic. But keep that in mind. These can break and you do not want to drop these. I have broken these in the past, but thankfully on the website you can order individually picks more if you need some. So it's probably good to change these out, but at the same time just be careful because these are very fragile. Okay, so this is the top of our water pick. There is a hole. This thing turns up here. It's not too important right now when it's single like this. This is to help you, like, you know, if you want to rotate your pick. So when you want to add your tip on, it's very simple. You just push it into that hole, hear a click, it's on. It's secure, it's not coming off. This turns still, there's nothing much to it. It just basically rotates your pick around. As you can see, that's what's to help it turn, but it's still locked in the inside, can't really pull it out, stuck. If you want to remove your water pick, this button right here, as you can see, it's like a little lip, a little bit like it presses in and it'll pop right out. So this, you want to be careful because remember I said these things are fragile. They're plastic, it's not glass, but they can break and they can easily snap off, especially if I'm falling from a good height, if off the counter, maybe it just slips into the sink and it could crack. These are very known to crack. I replaced these before, but the good news is you can buy replacements on the website. So again, this button right here will release the water pick. So as you guys seen right there, it jumped out. It just basically pops it out. So you're just gonna press it in, hear a click, it's locked and secure, press it and it pops out. Very simple. That's why I love this so much. Super easy to use. So these are two jet picks. These ones are exactly the same. They give you two, which is great. These are just regular, our standard water picks. These are heads that you would get with any water pick. I did use these ones before my braces, but now that I have braces, I use a different tip. So I'm gonna go over that right now. This is just to get any plaque that's stuck. That's mainly what a water pick's for. It's not to get flossing. It's not like the string. It doesn't get in between your teeth to pull out whatever gunk you may have in there. I use the water pick sometimes and I still try to do this string floss. It's hard for me. I'm not very good with my fingers and how to maneuver. It's hard for me to floss in the back with strings. My fingers and everything gets in the way. It's very hard and complicated for me. When it comes to the water pick, made it super easier. But yeah, this is the standard. This is what I used before I had braces. Very simple. I'm just gonna do a close-up. So you would go right here at the bottom of your rim, just like that, as I demonstrated, or into the top. The other good thing about water pick, when it comes to the back of the teeth, you could easily get back there as well, just like that. So, which I love. So this is another reason why I like the water pick, because every time after you use it, it feels amazing. It feels like you just got a cleaning from your dentist, and it feels, you just want to smile and you just feel very fresh. So our other 3 water picks that we have, these ones are totally different. And I'm pretty sure you've seen the blue one. It might look very familiar. That is a tongue scraper. The funny thing is I do not use this tongue scraper because I get one from Target that's actually like a brush that I prefer to use than this. I never tried this. I probably should give it a go, but I honestly love my toothbrush, the tongue scraper from Target, way better. It's made out of silicone and it's little bristles and it's wider. It's not as small as this, and I feel like that just does the job very well. So when it comes to these two, this is my main water pick that I use for my braces. The one that I showed you in the beginning, which was this one, is the standard that I used before I had braces. This is the one that's orthodontist approved. This is the one that Ortho recommends. You can look it up. They even say it on their site as well. That's everything that it does, especially braces, because this has actually a little brush. So there you go. You can see it's a brush. There's hairs there. This helps. I also think with this, since I have the brush, I do not use low, I use medium, because I feel like with the water pressure hitting at low and then plus the water pressure fighting through the bristles of this, it's even slower. So I do recommend you use medium if you're gonna use this one. If you have braces or if you have dentures, orthodontists would recommend this. Like I said, the definition up there, you guys can read it. So how I use this one, I'll demonstrate with you. I don't brush like with it. Just because of the bristles doesn't mean you start brushing on your teeth like that. No, I go around my braces and I also point down like this all the way around to make sure it shoots anything that may be stuck in between. And so basically that's what I do, as I just shown before. I trace my gum line around the braces, and the brush helps because I believe it's not as harmful as me putting the standard water just straight hitting on my bracket, because I'm also scared that with the pressure maybe it'll like vibrate my brackets and then boop, it'll pop off. But thank God nothing like that has happened, and they recommend this one for braces. So okay, so this one right here is a little bit different. This tip head has a more narrow point and it's more silicone, and it's a very, very tiny tip, like tiny hole for it to come out. This one is serious. This one, if you have sensitive teeth, this one's gonna bug you a lot. I used to have sensitive teeth, and this one would probably really like hurt me, especially if you do like really cold water. This one's the one you want to use when you're really getting in between those tight spaces. When it comes to me using this flosser, I'm not sitting there changing all these little picks to use for certain things. You just know what you need and what you don't need. I don't really have a lot of trouble with food or items getting stuck tightly in between my teeth or gums, but this one really helps to get in between these compartments between your gums. And when I say that, like, I'll show you. So here, here, and here, like right where your gums meet, where your two teeth meet, where your gums will be at. It helps to get those areas clean. This I don't use, especially because if I have braces. If I didn't have my braces on, probably would use it, especially to get more in the back of my teeth area, because that's where I struggle with. And water pick helps so much, and I feel cleaner, especially with using this one when I get my back teeth. Okay guys, so that's it that I have for my review for our Jet Flosser travel size. I love it. It's been a huge improvement on my dental health before and after braces, and even during braces. Like, I wish I had this when I was younger, because even with having braces, I highly recommend you get this if you hate flossing, because flossing's even harder as it is. Well, for me, it's already hard, and to add braces on top of it makes it 100 times harder, because now we're weaving in and out between our brackets and our bars and trying to get in there, and it's just no thank you at all. So this has been a life changer. I got very good compliments from my dentist. I noticed after using this that they would see improvements in my gums, in my dental hygiene health. So it feels good going to the dentist or going for your cleanings or going to the ortho and they tell you you have really great teeth or you hardly ever have any plaque. Like, I love hearing that because it just makes me want to keep on going and using my water pick. So I highly recommend, if you guys haven't had one, get one. This one's very simple to use, very easy. This one is probably the top water pick I recommend in my book that I would always go back to and get, just based on simplicity and how easy it is to use. As far as the heads go, like I said, they all range from different things that they do, as I put a list up here up front. And For my braces, this is the one I'm using right now, but as far as it goes, after my braces are gone, I'm just gonna go back to my standard. So when I use my water pick, people say, or they recommend that you're supposed to use it before you start brushing. I do recommend that because it loosens everything, and then when you start brushing, now you're actually making contact with your brush and teeth and scrubbing all that dirty plaque, all the grime off your teeth, and I feel like you get a better clean that way. As far as my morning hygiene routine goes and my nighttime hygiene routine goes, they're both the same. I do the exact same thing. I brush twice a day. I use my water jet, let's say 4 times a day, because when I'm saying 4, it's because I use it twice within the same brush cycle. So basically what I do is in the morning I wake up, I fill up my water pick, and I use my water pick first. I go all the way around up my front teeth all the way down to my bottom teeth. Once that's done, I rinse my mouth out, spit out what I gotta spit, get my toothbrush, apply my toothpaste, and start brushing. Brush, brush, brush. I brush, 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 spit out the toothpaste, grab my water pick again, and start again with going around the top and the bottom from front to back, top, front to back as well. Then I get my toothbrush, go again, brush one more time, spit out whatever I need to spit out, get my tongue scraper brush, and start brushing my tongue. From there, I'm done. Rinse. I don't use the water pick anymore. I just use it twice. I just rinse out my mouth if I need to rinse out anything, and then just spit into the sink. Same thing for the night routine. It's water pick first, brush, and then water pick again, and then a brush, and then tongue scraper, and then done. Works perfect for me. I love the feeling I'm left with afterward. Other than that, guys, I thank you so much for watching my channel, and I hope this is very educational for you and you learned a lot about water picks and what you might want to get in the future. I highly recommend. Like I said, I wasn't really a good flosser. I was never a good flosser when I was younger, or like these last couple of years. I just hated it. I struggled with it. Wished there was an easier way to floss, and it honestly changed the way I go to the dentist and take care of my teeth, because now, like I said, I get compliments from my dentist that my hardly ever have any plaque. My teeth look really great. Whatever the numbers, a 2-3, 2-3-4, whatever they say, I get better scores now when I go to the dentist. So when I hear those good positive things coming from professionals that I know nothing about teeth, makes me feel really good, makes me want to keep on going on the same path that I'm doing, which is taking care of my teeth, making sure I'm doing the proper steps, using my water flosser, keep using my tongue scraper, brushing the way I am. It just makes me feel overall good and healthy, and very like I'm doing a great job and taking care of my overall hygiene and health. Highly recommend. If you guys haven't gotten a water pick or you're debating on getting a water pick, I hope this video helped you and make you purchase one today. Honestly, I'll leave a link down below for this water pick down in the description so you guys could buy it. It's 59 bucks, a bit pricey, but overall this is the very simple, easy to use. I recommend. If you haven't found a perfect water pick yet, or you're debating about getting a water pick to improve your overall hygiene health, get this water pick. It is jet floss on the go, travel size, comes in black and white. You get a charger with it, you get 5 water picks, and you get this little travel bag to go with it as well. And that, guys, I thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and don't forget to hit that like button down below. Other than that, I'll see you all next time. Bye!